lot of years to come to. Took a lot of lessons learned to. Finally got a message through to. Finally got me saying I do. Lord, I need you.
Rude, good morning. Hey guys, can you hear me okay? I kind of changed my settings for Cosmically Bullish yesterday. Good morning, guys. Sorry, I was in the Rise Up morning show and I lost track of time. I look and so someone told me, good morning, Henry. Someone told me actually, BB Handler told me to change my background to dark because you couldn't see the chat. So that's why this is, and I have two different backgrounds on. Hold on, which one is better, guys? Thank you so much. Yes, I hear you, but the music can be lowered. All right, let's do that. Let's lower this music. Here we go. Hold on one second there, rude boy. Let's see. All right, I just have to figure out where that is. Hold on one second. Primary speaker. Is that better? Better? Good morning, guys. Hey, guys, how's the music? Is the music okay? Do we need to lower it some more? High tech, yeah, a little, yes. Should we lower it some more? All right, let's go. How are we doing now? That better? Can we hear the music and hear me at the same time? 11 a.m. What happened to gold? I hear you over it though. Is it still loud, guys? The assistant, is it still loud? Rude boy, is that a yes that it's still loud or yes we need to lower it? Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for being in here. On the Jolts, let's see. Petersville XEN bit. It's okay, so it's still loud. See, I changed my settings for Cosmically Bullish yesterday and now I'm all screwed up. Hold on one second. Let's see. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Johnny. There you go. Okay, can you guys still hear the music? We can definitely hear the music. That's great. Okay, better. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I switched my settings for Cosmically Bullish yesterday. I should never screw with my stuff, guys, right? I should never screw with my stuff. This is what happens when that happens. And now I can't get back to my screen. Hold on one second. There we go. All right. Everyone good. Good morning, guys. Hey, levels are great. Good morning, the assistant. Good morning, Joey Mac, Crypto Pop-Up, Ali, Rude Boy. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Lauren, good morning. Thank you for the corgi. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I have two different backgrounds on, one on landscape, one on the other one. I don't know what happened here, but we're just going to roll with it. Someone told me that my backgrounds were too light and you couldn't see the chat through them. So I think that's why I changed them. Hold on 1 second. My chair slowly moves down as I go along. Good afternoon, Crowman. Hey guys, good morning, like the office. Guys, this is not the office. This is a virtual background that looks kind of like a weird bedroom that's in neon. So I don't know what's happening here. It's just that I have to have a background on. Otherwise, the walls are so white that you can't see the chat. And guys, I moved my chart up to the top today. Is this working? Does everyone see the chart okay? Also, guys, I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being here. She's lying. That's her bedroom. I wish this was my bedroom. This looks super cool, right, BB Handler? Yes, I like the chart on top. Yeah, apparently people can see it at the bottom. So if you guys can't see something, good morning, Dr. OGJ. Nice to see you. Good morning, Mud Race. Henry Nelson, 501, Joey Mac. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts this morning. I appreciate you guys. If you could share the live out, that would be awesome. You still short-term bullish like yesterday? No, I'm a little, no, well, listen, we were short-term bullish in the morning, like right when we started the stream. As we went through the stream yesterday, it started looking a little bearish, right? And then I made a post last night on my live. Good morning, Faye Leaf. Good morning, Mark. Nice to see you. I made a post on my TikTok last night saying I think that we're going to head down to the 90,977 level. And I think that's what we are doing right now. I think we are coming down to test that support, and we'll see what happens here, guys. Good morning. Couple things. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, the best thing you can do for the channel is to actually share this out either on your story. You can share it out to your story now, and people can just come in through your story, or you can share it out to as many people as you can possibly share it out to. Even if they don't like crypto, Dino, the assistant, Rude Boy, thank you so much for sharing the live. Henry Nelson, I appreciate you. Guys, thank you for being in here this morning. Thank you for being in here this morning. I focus on charts, guys. I do not live trade on the live right now. I may at glasses and a thinking cap take notes. Yeah, this is an important day, guys. Guys, I do not focus on live trading on here. What I focus on is trying to teach you guys how I see the markets moving, right? That doesn't mean, guys, thank you so much for sharing live. Solano, good morning. Guys, thank you so much for being in here this morning. I don't try to teach you just how to leverage trade. There are plenty of people on this app doing that. What I try to teach you is how I see the markets moving at any certain time. That does not mean you have to use my strategy, guys. That just means that I am showing you a strategy. You can take parts of it that you like. You can throw out parts of it that you don't like, and you can learn from other traders as well, guys. The most important thing I ever did, DGen, thank you. Good morning. The most important thing I ever did, guys, was watch multiple traders. Why? Because multiple traders will show you multiple indicators and multiple patterns that you can learn from. And then you take those, you put them into your own strategy, and you make your own strategy and figure out what works for you best. And that is what I have done. That is what I want you guys to do in here. I don't want you to just listen to me, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. Look, I have a backwards hat today. They don't usually wear these all the time. Nothing I ever say is financial advice, guys. All I am here to do is help you guys. That is it. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to be here when you need me, because when I started learning, there weren't a lot of communities like this where you could come in, tap in, ask questions. Guys, again, not financial advisor. This is not financial advice. My name is Chelsea. I am the Bullish Babe. If you are in here for the first time and you don't follow me and you like charting and you like crypto, or you're just crypto curious, guys, please give me a follow directly from the live right now, or else you will get copycats and they will try to scam you in your DMs. Guys, I don't have a Telegram, a Discord. I will not try to DM you. All I have is classes. I have a beginner and an intermediate. They are starting next week. I also have one-on-one sessions and a mentorship program. If you guys are interested in that, you can go to the link in my bio, click on that, and that has all the information right there. Just fill out an information sheet. We'll get you into the right class. Also, guys, if you would, please follow me on YouTube. These lives, the recordings of them get dropped into YouTube. So if you miss this live any morning at 9:15, you can go back and watch it and find the levels. Okay, the one yesterday for some reason would not upload. So I will try to do that again. Okay, your charts are not updating. They're not moving right now. I don't think they're moving right now. Am I frozen, guys? Let's see. Your charts are not updating. Are we moving? Let me just check. Hold on one second. Yeah, we're moving. We're sitting at a level, guys. Here we go. Oh, Bob Barker, The Edge. Yeah, there we go. Your chat's not updating. I see what you meant. Yeah, I couldn't see it, guys. I'm so sorry. The assistant, Joey, Bob Barker, The Edge. Another one. Lauren, Hailfire, good morning. Tamber, good morning. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. Thank you for liking the live. Tapping the screen and sharing it out is the best thing you could do. I thought it was a screenshot. Sorry. It just didn't update for some reason. It was stuck, right? Guys, we are going to get started this morning. I do have to be out by 11:10 this morning. So this is going to be a short one this morning. Again, I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? I hope, right? And we are going to get started. If you guys want to drop some alts in here, we will take a look at some alts. However, I will say, I have a short amount of time today. If I can't get through all of them, 501, thank you so much for sharing the live out to so many people. I appreciate you. Guys, here we go. I know someone said Axelar. We are going to take a look at XRP. What are we doing on the charts right now, guys? We are a Jasmine Bonk. Yeah. All right. We're going to do as many as we can, guys. You know me. I'm a long talker. Takes me a while to get through the charts, but maybe we'll do a little short version today. I'll give you the levels to the upside, the downside, and we will work through it that way. Absolutely. I have Sui Guys, I'm going to do more of the ones that are the majority of people like today, just because I have a limited amount of time. Good morning, guys. All right, here we go. Let's get to the charts. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin first. We always do, guys. Please, if you are in here for the first time, give me a follow. Otherwise, you'll get copycats, and they will try to scam you, guys. I have about 300. They're crazy. They steal my photo, they steal my content, they act like me, and they have way more followers than I do. So it will be hard to follow me after the live if you don't follow me right now. I know it takes you out. Just go out, follow me, come right back in. Okay? Guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. Let's get started. You guys will see I only use a very small amount of indicators on my chart. Okay, I'm going to just move this over. I'm going to move my face over because no one needs to see me. And we're going to get to the charts today, guys. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. There's no question that is too small or too stupid for this chat. I want to answer anything that you guys have. And if I don't answer it, my chat will. All right. Hey, good morning, Hisham. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Blockchain is here to stay. Nice to see you guys. Here we go. We're going to start off on Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin making it down to our level, guys. Right? Eric Watson, good morning. It may take a while, guys, but Bitcoin will come down to the levels of support or up to the levels of resistance, depending on where we are going. Okay, I'm not feeling so bullish this morning. Guys, yesterday in the live, Doggo, nice to see you. I have Whiff on my list. We'll see how many we can get through. Okay, guys, we started off the live this morning, yesterday morning, very bullish, right? Everyone was very bullish. What did we say in here? It doesn't matter if we're bullish right now. It doesn't matter if we have green candles. If we cannot get over resistance, we could not get over resistance, right? Yesterday it was 94.3. Today it's 95.7, I believe. We don't get over that level, guys. We're not bullish again, right? I do see us bouncing, and I'm going to show you where. Do you use default settings on your smooth moving and simple moving average? Yeah, it is the smooth. Here, I'll give you these settings on it. I have on my chart, guys, on the top, I have the SMA 9 and the SMMA 7. Those are the ones that I use. And then I have the 4 EMAs, the 9, the 20, the 50, and the 200. Okay? If you are in here for the first time, Dill, nice to see you. If you are in here for the first time, welcome. Drop a hi in here. I'd love to shout you out. Also, guys, I do not use a lot of indicators on my chart. However, my charts are messy. Why? Because I have ADHD, right? And I also am a heavy pattern and support trader. And when price action falls out of a pattern and breaks back into it, I treat the price action as if it never left the pattern. So I need to see where those old patterns are to see if we break back into them. She is the handler's man cave today. I know that's kind of what it looks like, doesn't it, Rude Boy? Good morning. What platform is this? This is TradingView. This is what I use to chart my charts, guys. And here we go. I am so sorry I was late this morning. I was sitting in the Rise Up Morning Show, which you guys should all go check out. It is Alex Popovic, Will Watson, and Evan, guys. Conversations with Evan. Please go check them out in the morning. They have a show right before mine, and they are a fire, right? They have a lot of information. They've all been in crypto for a very long time. So go and check them out. I also do a show with Cosmic Crypto, Cosmically Bullish, every day at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, comment and jump into that live as well. This is much better with the chart on the top. Joey, I wish someone had told me this yesterday. You know what's so funny is Dill and Dawe, thank you so much for the gifts. Dill, thank you for being an OG and VIP in here, buddy. I appreciate you. Good morning, T. Guys, no one told me that with the chart on the bottom, that you couldn't actually see the chart because of the chat. If that ever happens again and you guys can't see anything, please let me know. I will switch it. That was a real problem yesterday and the day before. So I'm so glad someone told me. Actually, my husband finally said, I think maybe the chart is at the bottom is tough because no one can see the chart. Here we go, guys. We are on Bitcoin. We're going to start off on the 8 hour. Why are we going to start off on the 8 hour? You guys know that the 8 hour is my favorite time frame. Why? Because right now it's showing us clearly what Bitcoin wants to do. And actually, I took this move from the 8 hour yesterday. Why? Because I saw us rejecting from this rising channel. Good morning, T. Thank you so much for being in here. All right, we know, guys, we are in a bearish trend. We said yesterday, yes, we can be short-term bullish, right? As long as we get over resistance. If we don't get over resistance, we can't even be short-term bullish, guys. You guys know I am mid-term bearish, I am long-term bullish, and I am short-term whatever it wants to tell us. Okay? Yesterday I was short-term bullish. Hey Blake, nice to see you. Hey Johan, nice to see you. All right? You guys know that I am never bullish or bearish. I give you the bullish and the bearish scenario. Okay? Positive Polly, nice to see you. Good morning, guys. If you are brand new in here, welcome. Drop a hi in the chat. I'd love to shout you out. Shosh T, Positive Polly, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. You guys know I donate 90% of my gifts to someone in need. This month, they are going to one of our mods, actually, whose family got scammed. Hi, Cajun. Hi, Jay Rodriguez. Hi, Wallet. Nice to see you. And guys, thank you so much for being in here. If you don't follow me, please do follow me right now directly from the live. Otherwise, you'll get copycats, okay? Here we go, guys. You guys know we are in a bearish trend. What does that mean, guys? A bearish trend means that we have been coming down for a long time in bearish patterns. Since this pattern right here, this M pattern that broke down from this level of support at 107,392, we have been bearish, right? We bear flagged here, rising channel. Bear flagged here, rising channel was a flag. Bear flagged here, rising channel was a flag. Guys, patterns repeat until they don't. Okay? A trend is a trend until it isn't. And right now, this is still a trend, which is why I think and I believe that we are going lower eventually. That doesn't mean that we can't bounce here at this level and we can't get back into this rising channel. However, a rising channel is still a bearish bias pattern. Okay? So understand that when I'm charting, we look at all time frames in here, number one, guys. And Rude Boy, thank you. I call her Mrs. BBQ, bullish bearish queen. You got it, right? That is exactly what I am. I am not bullish until we get over 108, guys. When we get over 108, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin is leading the pack right now. Bitcoin dominance has not dropped enough, right? And when Bitcoin dominance is dropping and Bitcoin is dumping at the same time, that is not necessarily a great sign for the altcoins. Even though some of the alts are popping, all that means is that the liquidity is getting sloshed around. Guys, you should have called yourself the cheerful crypto babe. I love that, Steph. I am cheerful, but bearish or bullish, guys. I am here for you, right? BB, this wave 4 correction, I think after we go up, Hisham, yeah, I think we could too. Here's what I think could happen. Okay, you guys know, and you guys have heard me say this in here. Isn't that a cup? Yeah, it does look like a cup. And I'll show you why I think that's a cup. It is also an Adam and Eve double bottom, guys, here. Look at this, triangle bottom, rounded bottom. Even if this bounces off here and comes up, this is an Adam and Eve double bottom. It breaks you up to 1045. Okay, Dizzle, thank you so much for the follow. Blake, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. All right, guys, so here we go. We know. We have broken I'm going to give you the bearish case first. We're going to give you the bearish case, then the bullish case today. We are on Bitcoin on the 8 hour. We know that on the monthly, okay? And everybody in here that has been in here for a while knows what I think. On the monthly, we are in a rising wedge, guys. This is a bearish bias pattern. Okay, here's the monthly on Bitcoin. We're going to go over this really fast. I do it every time. I want people to know where I am coming from when I say that I'm midterm bearish. This is why. Okay, can you move the chart down a little? Henry, if you flip your phone, you can see it on the landscape. I think that might be, is the chart high for everyone? Here we go. Tap the screen, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Henry, let me know, guys, let me know if the chart is high for everyone. Yeah, or is low for everyone. All right, let's see if I can fix that. Hold on one second. Oh, here we go. Oh, you mean, here we go. Is that better, guys? It's actually cut off on landscape too. Interesting. All right. Is it just where I have my, I hate that I changed my chart now. Can you see it now? When did you all start doing landscape? Zoom out of the chart a bit. What do you mean? Sorry, guys. I know, delay. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Does that help, guys? No, it doesn't. All right. I'm not sure what this is. What's happening? Hold on one second. What's happening? Oh, you can't zoom out. Hold on, guys. I can see the chart. Hold on one sec, guys. Let's see what we can do here. that help? Okay, hold on one sec, guys. We're just working out a technical difficulty here, right? It's so... Okay, and then landscape, what does it look like? This is so, I hate this thing. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Don't leave. Just give me 1 second. I know, but why is the landscape doing this now? Hold on 1 sec, guys. All right, there we go. All right, I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. Thank you, baby. Let's see. Is that... That's better, right? Yeah, and I just... Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. I think we got it. Perfect. All right, we're going back. Thank you. All right, guys, here we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Now, does that... Everyone can see it. Is that work? Y'all are cute. You guys are so nice for staying. Thank you so much. Perfect. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to go over this quick, right? We're going to speed through this because you guys already know this. So we are on a rising wedge on the monthly. Did it screw up again? That's okay. It's always going to be a little chopped off. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Oh, I cut off the top. There's nothing at the top. Oh, guys, hold on 1 second. Sorry. It's doing something funny today. Guys, hold on. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, I cut off the top. That's why. I cropped it. There we go. Now, can you see it? Do the landscape. Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 sec. There we go. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. We're going to get back in just a second. Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, I mean, that... It's so weird. It's not showing, like, what it's showing on here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because they can still see the price action. Come on, sorry, guys. Like gosh. All right, as long as you guys can see the price, and yeah, as long as you guys can see the price and I can't.
This window is what they see. You slide that up.
No. Now, can you see it?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Okay. All right, guys, I think we got it. I'm so sorry. This is what it is. All right, here we go. Price is a little too small to read. Guys, we're going to have to go with it today.
So now take
This is so annoying.
Slide this up.
Yeah.
You like slide that up.
There we go. Like there.
And then, yeah.
Okay, so...
You just see over here. This one's here.
All right. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Thank you so much for singing. You guys are so sweet. All right, here we go, right? I'm back. Let me just take a deep breath, and we'll start this again. All right, here we go, right? We have a rising wedge on the monthly. You guys know this. We're not going to spend too much time on this. This is why I am midterm bearish. Guys, Solom, Ali, Solom, nice to see you. Mr. Squirrel, thank you so much. Solom is one of the OGs and VIPs. Thank you so much for being in here. I'm so sorry that I haven't been in touch with you. I have to call you today for sure. Here we go. All right, so we have, not only do we have a rising wedge on the monthly, however, we have a head and shoulders within the rising wedge on the monthly. We have broken both, guys. Okay, this is why I am midterm bearish. Okay, if you go to the weekly, all right, we're on the weekly right here. No diss about what's on my head. It's a hat, right? Changed his name to BB Tech Support. Exactly. I mean, Lauren, I need tech support, right? Here we go. We are also in an M pattern on the weekly. We have also broken down from that, guys. Okay, now also on the daily. Here's the daily. Guys, Cryptotagious, Zoomy, thank you so much for being in here. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Here we are on the 1 hour, guys. Okay? sorry, on the daily. Guys, I'm a little off now. I hate when that happens because it kills my vibe. Here we go, guys. On the daily, we have fallen out of this rising channel here. Okay, this rising channel, guys, we are in a rising wedge on the monthly. We are in an M pattern on the weekly, and we are in a bear flag on the daily. These are 3 bearish bias patterns at the same time. Okay, I heard she has a thing for the IT guy. Mama B, there we go. All right, and so now what we are doing is we have fallen out of this rising wedge, guys. The rising wedge is actually the flag of this bear flag. Here's the pole. Here is the flag. We have fallen out of not only the rising channel, but the bear flag. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being in here today. I am Chelsea. I am the Bullish Babe. I do this every morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning, guys. If you don't follow me, please follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats and they will try to scam you in your DMs. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Thank you to all my G's and VIPs who have been in here forever. And thank you to all the new people. Thank you to my amazing mods, the assistant, Rude Boy, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Jay Heat, Josh's Journey, Cosmic Crypto. Thank you so much for being in here today. Here is what is happening, guys. So we are in 3 bearish patterns. Now, on the 8-hour, we're going to start off on the 8-hour for Bitcoin. We're going to go quickly through Bitcoin because here is what I think is happening, guys. We're going to show you the bullish and the bearish case. I never tell you definitely where the price action is going. I give you the bullish and the bearish case based on resistance and support. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being in here. Is this a loop? No, it is not. It feels like a loop though, doesn't it? Here we go. All right, we are in. We have just fallen out of this rising channel, guys. We are now in Adam and Eve double bottom on the 8-hour. Okay, an Adam and Eve double bottom is a triangle bottom and a circular bottom. If we make it up to this resistance right here at 97, we will break out of this Adam and Eve double bottom to the top. Solon, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you so much. This is what we need to get over first, guys. Okay, here are your levels of resistance on Bitcoin. We're gonna go to the lower levels. You guys know I'm not a one time frame trader. I only look at all time frames as they relate to the majority. We're looking at all time frames from the top time frames to the bottom to see what the majority is for. Guys, do you have no sound? Do I have sound, guys? Can you repeat, please, what you said? Guys, am I skipping this? I think, yes, I hear you. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Okay, here we go. Here are your levels to the upside, guys. Okay, we are on the 8-hour for Bitcoin. Bitcoin does look at the RSI, guys. My RSI, my Stokes are flipped today. Look at the RSI. The RSI is flipping to the downside. The Stokes are also flipping to the downside, right? We are falling to the downside, guys. Okay? Falling. And what is happening here? Most likely this wants to come touch this support level at 90,952. Okay, we know that this has been a support level in the past. Not only is it a support level, guys, it is the bottom trend line of that rising wedge on the monthly. Okay, says Solom, exactly, right? And so even though we have bumped up today, guys, it doesn't mean that we are getting over any kind of resistance here. Right? We need to get up and over this level right here at 94,736 or 95K. This is your first level of resistance to the upside. What time frame is this? 261 crypto. This is BTC on the 8-hour. Thank you so much for being in here. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. So we know that we have to get back up into this rising channel right here if we have any chance to be bullish to the upside on the short term. Okay, so here's your first level to the upside. First level to the upside is 95K, guys. We need to get up and over 95K to be bullish in the short term. Guys, thank you for the follows. Solano, nice to see you. Cheryl, nice to see you. Big Daddy, nice to see you. Another one, nice to see you. Joey, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. Chatters, nice to see you. Good morning. Here we go. We break that 95K level decisively. And we hold it. We have to hold this bottom trend line on this rising channel. Remember, breaking into the rising channel is a bearish bias pattern, guys. So even if we get back in here, we would have to break out of the upside and the highest resistance of the rising channel to actually be bullish long term. Okay, feels like a loop or listening to Trump. Same. Thank you so much, Ice-T Top. We love haters in here. I hope you stay and hang out with us. Good morning. Wall Street, nice to see you. All right, we get up and over 95K, guys. Your next level is right here. It is 97,121. What is that level, guys? It is the top trend line of the Adam and Eve double bottom. Okay, here we go. Adam double bottom. Ooh, here we go. There we go. Adam bottom, Eve bottom, right? When you break out of an Adam and Eve double bottom, here is the measurement, you guys. You go from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the lowest peak or the lowest bottom, which is actually a little bit more than we had. Here we go, right? And you measure that and you take that to the supposed breakout, which would be somewhere along here. We do not, what if the Eve is first? I still consider a double bottom, Blake. Right? I don't consider it an actual Adam and Eve double bottom, but at that point, it doesn't matter because it is a double bottom and the measurement would be the same. Okay? An Adam and Eve double bottom is just really easy to spot, right? Because it's got the triangle bottom and the rounded bottom. For me, it's an easy pattern to take a look at when I first pop into a chart. Right? Guys, 251 people in the room, 53K likes. Thank you so much for being in here, for supporting me, liking my stream and sharing it out. Uber, good morning. Thank you for being in here. All right. Guys, I just appreciate you guys so much. I know I say that a lot, but I am really humbled looking at that number. Thank you for staying in here during our technical difficulties this morning. I hope you are all doing well this morning. We are on Bitcoin on the 8 hour. If we break this level at 97.1, guys, 97.2. We break this level at 97.2, guys. We are headed to the 50% level in the channel first, 100,162. Okay? We break this up at 100,162. Very, very, very likely we are going to go to the top of this rising channel at 104,695. You guys know you definitely deserve it. You are consistently putting in the work. Thank you so much. Another one. I appreciate you. God with the music every day. God with the music every day. The music is fine. I know, guys, I'm sorry. I can't please everyone, unfortunately. Bullish Babe taking over Calvin Hill game. I was in his stream last night, actually. I'd never watched his stream before. Everyone talks about him. We trade very similar, actually. So I was pleasantly surprised by his live. You're a breath of fresh air with your energy and presentation. Steph, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Girl, your setup is perfect. Thank you guys so much. If we get to this 50% level in the channel, guys, first of all, 100K is a psychological level. Irish Boxer, nice to see you. Shmi, I don't know. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Irish Boxer, thanks for being a GN VIP. I appreciate you. We know that 100,000 is a psychological level. Okay, if 100,000 is the psychological level and that sits right at the mid level of the channel, guys, we are going to have a sticking point here. So even though our target is up at the top of the channel for the Adam and Eve double bottom, right? That's what I was telling you, Wall Street, you were right? I didn't get to check your DM yet. Guys, if you have DM'd me, I have not gotten into those yet, right? Thank you so much for being in here. I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do charting, crypto charting every single morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't follow me, please follow me right now directly from the live. I have about 300 copycats. They will come and try to scam you in your DMs. It will be hard to find me afterwards. Okay? So please follow me directly from the live, guys. Thank you for being in here. Welcome if you are brand new. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is only what I see in the charts and for entertainment and educational purposes only. And by the way, I think you're great. James McCarthy, I think you're great. Thank you so much for being in here. Good morning, Miss Mel. Here we go. All right. If we get to the top, if we get through this sticking point right here at 100K, guys, we will go to the top of the channel. Why? A couple of things, couple of reasons. When you are in a range like a rising channel, which is a bearish bias pattern, I can't say that enough, guys. When you get over the 50% point in the channel, you automatically want to get magneted to the top of the channel. We work in a range here, and even though we fell out of this rising channel, when we get back into it at the bottom, I treat it as if it never left. Morgan, thank you for the gift. Will you please take a look at Adam? I will try, Blake. I don't have a ton of time today, so we may not get through these. But here we go, okay? So if we get to the 50% point in the channel, we will automatically want to be magneted to the top of the channel, guys. What is the top of the channel? It is at 105. It's at about 105, okay? We make it to the top of the channel. What is our next level of resistance, guys? It is my level, okay? And I am not saying we're gonna break it up here. Let me just preface this with saying, for the last 2 cycles, what has happened is we have popped up to a new all-time high on Bitcoin. We have come down aggressively. And then we have gone back up to pop up to hit the 50 moving average on the weekly. Where is the 50 moving average, guys? I'm going to show you this because here's your next resistance right here at 105. And then here's your next one at my level at 1077. But I'm going to show you the weekly, and here's why. I believe there could be a story here. This is not definite. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take this as financial advice. Good morning, OHM. Rude Boy, thank you so much. James McCarthy, Blake, thank you for being in here. Guys, thank you so much for the follows. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me, guys, please follow me directly from the live right now. If you can share the live out, guys, that is the best thing you can do for the algorithm, is to share this live out to as many people as possible, or to your story, guys. That really helps with the algorithm. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Let me just take a sip of my tea. Doc and the Savage, thank you for sharing it out so much, guys. I appreciate you. Let me show you this. I think there may be a story in here. Why, guys? Because the last 2 cycles, like I said, we have done the exact same thing. We went up to create a new all-time high. We came down aggressively, and then we popped up to hit the 50 moving average on the weekly. Guys, look at what is happening here. And this is why I want you to be careful, even though I'm saying that Adam and Eve double bottom wants to break us to the top of the rising channel. We have to be careful here. We have to get over the 50 EMA on the weekly. Why? Because it's done it twice in 2 other cycles, okay? Where's that 50 EME sitting, guys? It is sitting at 101,653. So what we just said matters. Why does it matter? If we get back in the channel right here at 95, 197, and we make it to the 50% level in the rising channel, which is a bearish bias pattern, okay? We make it there, guys, there is a very good chance that the 50 EMA is going to come meet us at that 50% level in the channel. And that is where we hit the EMA and pop back down and break down to lower levels. This is not financial advice. This is just how we build a story. And if you build a story, and if you're trading and charting, and you look at what is happening on the charts, guys, thank you to my mods. You are holding it down. The Assistant, Rude Boy, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Josh's Journey, Cosmic Crypto, Jay Heat, thank you so much for being my mods in here, guys. I appreciate you. We need to build a story here. Gotta run, Irish Boxer. Thank you so much for being in here and being one of my super fans. I really appreciate you. All right, every line has a story, exactly, Wall Street. And this is why I break it down like I do and why I have so many lines on my chart, guys. In the last 2 cycles, we have done exactly the same thing. A pattern repeats until it doesn't. So until we break over this 50 moving average on the weekly, I will think that we are doing the same thing, which is this. We're breaking back into a rising channel only to come to the 50% level or a little above it, pop up, hit the 50, which is this red line right here on the weekly, and then start making our way down to those lower levels that we have talked about, breaking down that weekly M pattern, the monthly rising wedge, and the daily bear flag. All right? Guys, talk about liquidity sweeps. Oh, they're killing it. Right, Rich? They're just going back and forth. That's all they're doing at this point. They are grabbing liquidity wherever they can, and they are faking us out to the upside and the downside. And guys, if you are trading, you really have to be careful here, okay? We really, really have to be careful, okay? Use a stop loss, guys. If you're not using a stop loss, you're probably gonna get wrecked and liquidated. Irish Boxer, Morgan, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. So now your chart analyst, Ty Dean, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. Love, 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 love the haters, right? I got wrecked, LOL, DGen Minds. Rich Nerd, yeah, we got to use a stop loss, right? We got to use a stop loss, all right? Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to go down the time frames, and we're going to take a look at what the next moves are. There are the moves to the upside, all right? BB, I'm not saying it. You're rude boy, I know, you're not going to say it. You're not going to say it. Please don't say it. Here we go, guys. We're going to take a look at the 4-hour. What is the 4-hour doing? We know that the 8-hour has rejected from this level right here at 95. We cannot get back above it. Please use a stop loss. There we go. All right. So do you think an altcoin season will happen at all? Yeah, Terry, I do. What I think is going to happen, this is my personal opinion, this is not financial advice. I think we're gonna pop back into this channel from this Adam and Eve double bottom. I think we're probably gonna bounce off of this level at the 90,009 level, or we're gonna bounce off of one of these levels of resistance. I'm gonna show you these in just a second. Then I think we're gonna pop back up into the rising channel. I think we're gonna hit that 50-day moving average, and I think we're gonna come down, and I think we're probably gonna capitulate. Guys, not financial advice. This is just what I think may happen. This is just a story that I'm building in my mind based on my technical analysis and looking at the charts and what it is doing right now compared to other cycles as well as what the macro is doing, guys. We have to take everything into account, right? Trading and charting is not easy. It is hard, right? You know, it's funny. Someone, I don't know if she's in here right now. Hopefully she won't mind me saying this, but someone in my DMs asked me about why I don't use AI bots. This is why, guys, because AI bots trade on rules, and traders and the markets go on context. And if you take that into account, and if you think that all of these people are that are trading on AI bots are gonna win, right? It doesn't make any sense because they are made by humans who then invoke rules onto the AI trading bots, and that isn't how we trade, and it's not how the markets move. And the markets move based on sentiment sometimes, and we have to watch that, and the bots don't. So that's why I don't trade with bots, and I don't believe in bots, right? Some of them can work. If you make them to your strategy and you're controlling them, they work. If not, I don't believe in them. Ty Dean, I don't know what's going on, but if you can't be respectful, then we need to out. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I love all different types of people in my stream, but we have to be respectful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you answering my question. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Terry. All right. So here we go, guys. On the 15-minute, right? Here we go. On the 4 hour. Okay, we are coming down on the RSI and the Stokes. The Stokes are letting go to the downside, guys. The RSI does want to kind of pop us up here, right? But what we have to do is go through the lower time frames, okay? And bullish bot babe, there we go, Shoeless Joe, right? We have to go to the lower time frames to see when they're popping us up. And if my story is going to be correct, guys, we have this level. It's in one of Joe. Good morning. Nice to see you. This level is in my video from last night. I gave a BTC update, guys, and I said it looked like we were rejecting from this level and that we could come down to this support level right here. It is 90,009. What is this support level, guys? Not only was it major resistance here. Look at resistance, resistance, resistance. It is also the bottom trend line of the rising wedge on the monthly. Okay, Gordon, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. Thank you to everybody that's given me gifts. Thank you to all my moderators, all my VIPs and OGs, guys. Thank you to the new people in here. If you are new, drop something in the chat. Don't stay silent. We love to say hi to you. Dill, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you, Joe. Thank you for being here. Guys, thank you for the follows, guys. If you don't follow me, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do crypto charts every single weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hey, Jay Heat, guys. There are great creators in here. Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto. I don't know who else I've seen in here. Please give them a follow. Jay Heat. In the link in his bio is Web3 Hub, guys. It is an educational platform. I am involved in the project. It is wonderful. You can learn a lot there. If you are new to crypto or if you are intermediate or advanced, follow Jay Heat. Follow the link in his bio, guys, to Web3. In your humble opinion, how low do you think Bitcoin will hit? What is your buy price? My buy price is 53K. Other than that, I'm not buying, only because my entry price on Bitcoin is at 19.8. And so it depends on your entry level. You guys have to choose what that is for you. I see us going down to 74, then 64, guys, but we work in levels here. We never, ever, ever assume that we are going to a target. Eric Watson, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Jay Green, nice to see you. 67K is the bottom. Domain, we never say definitely in here. Never. We never say never, and we never say definitely. Well, I just said never in saying definitely, but we never say either one of those words. Why? Because the market can do what it wishes, okay? We have to be able to pivot. Where do we pivot, guys? We pivot on the support and resistance levels. They break support, we go to the next level of support. It breaks resistance, we go to the next level of resistance. That is how we work in here. We go level by level. We never just say we have a target and we're going there. All right? That's how we do it. Domain, thank you so much for being in here. Solano Cruz, thank you so much for explaining that. I appreciate you so much. Currently heading to the US to sell, maybe. There we go, maybe, possibly. Right, CJ? Thank you so much for being in here. Here we go, guys. All right? Here are your levels to the downside on Bitcoin, okay? And just a reminder, I think that we could possibly bounce at this level, guys. It was a strong resistance level. It could be a very, very strong support. We definitely never say definitely and never. Exactly, Lauren, right? That's what we're doing. We have a target and we're going there just in time, said Blake. Not exactly Blake, right? Guys, 278 people in the room, 80K likes. I absolutely adore you guys. Thank you for supporting me. I would not be here without you. I am humbled by all of you guys being in here today. Thank you so much for being in here. All right, here we go. Bottom levels on Bitcoin. Guys, I am gonna go down to the 1 hour. We're gonna do some levels on the 1 hour. Why? Because the 4 hour Stokes are still pointed down. This looks like we are going to try and make it down to this level right here, guys, at 90,009. It is playing around us. We adore you. Thank you so much. Another one. I appreciate you. Here's the thing. They are playing with us. They're trying to pop us up to get more people in to grab liquidity. However, we can see this move, guys. Why can we see this move down to that support level? Number one, it has not retested it as support. A lot of the time, it wants to come down and retest it as support. Number two, look at the 8 hour, guys. Okay, we're gonna use the higher time frames. This is why I chart my patterns on a higher time frame. Okay, it is this. Look at the 8 hour, guys. RSI 6 has pushed through the 12 and the 24. Stochastics are headed down in a big way, right? We are headed down in a big way here. And it doesn't look like we're curving up on the RSI or the Stokes on the 8 hour. This is why I love this time frame, guys. It shows you the big picture of where the market wants to go, right? We go to the lower time frames to verify the big picture or see if there's anything in the lower time frames, if there's a majority that can actually pop us up and drive us the other way. Right now, there is not, okay? Not that we've seen yet, okay? There's the 8 hour. 8 hour Stokes, Lordly, Laureen, Dill, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. Here we go. 8 hour, turning down on the Stokes and the RSI. 4 hour. Same thing. Good morning, Crypto Rap. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Guys, please give Crypto Rap a follow. Great creator, super fun lives. He's a bit of a trench warrior, and I love to watch that. I'm not one of those, but I love to watch that. And I said to him the other day, I would love to be in a stream and just like kind of follow what he does. The way that he does it is great. He's blunt. I love how he talks. Give him a follow, guys. All right? Another day, another down day. Maybe, right? Guys, I think once we hit this level right here at 90,009, we will see where we are headed. 4 hour Stokes, 4 hour RSI, still pointed to the downside. Stokes still pointed to the downside and not curling up, guys. This is telling us that where this wants to go, right? It tells you where it wants to go. We have to listen to the charts. Looking at the 3 to 5 year chart, it looks like 90K fits for today's lows. Yeah, Cinema Country, I made a video yesterday saying that 90,009 was my level to come down to, and it's right here. It's the lower trend line on the rising wedge on the monthly. Another one, thank you so much for the gifts. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I do this every weekday morning at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in here. My mods are top-notch. Rude Boy, Assistant, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Crypto Cali, Josh's Journey. Thank you for being my mods. You guys are killing it. Thank you. Here we go, guys. All right. We are on the 1 hour now for Bitcoin, and then we're going to go to some alts, guys. Here we go. Look at the 1 hour for Bitcoin, guys. What is this telling you? Number one, we are in a slanted M or a head and shoulders here on the 1 hour. 1 hour Stokes are just now slumping down to the downside. Okay? They're slumping down to the downside, right? The 1 hour RSI is, and the 1 hour Stokes, I'm sorry, we flipped the RSI and the Stokes, and now I'm confused, right? RSI right here, the 6 is below the 12 and the 24. You guys know that when it is below there and we start to get far apart, this could be an extended move. What I am looking for here is this. I am looking for this price action to make it down to 90,965. When we get down there, that is not a decisive point for me, right? It's not decisive just that we get down there. What's decisive is what it does at that stage. If we see 90,008 is also the 50% fib on the current move, CJ, there we go. Right? I don't use fibs in here, guys. You won't see me pull them. However, CJ just said 90,008 is also the 50 fib on the current move. That is huge. That is telling us something, guys. It's telling us that there's confluence there, right? Even though I don't use fibs, when I work with people who do use fibs, often my levels from my targets on my patterns will be very, very close to a fib. Jay Dan says this all the time. Guys, if you don't follow Jay Dan, please give him a follow. Great trader, great chartist. Guys, so that is awesome, CJ. Thank you so much for dropping that in here. Guys, if you have the fibs and we're doing something and you see that the levels are close, please feel free to drop that in there. Levels are levels. Exactly, Rude Boy. Okay, here we go, guys. Look at this move right here. Okay, this looks like this wants to come down to our level right here. What I am looking for when we get to that level, Nico, thank you so much for sharing out the live, guys. That helps the algo big time. Thank you so much for being in here and sharing out the live. I appreciate you. Here we go. This is a slanted M pattern, guys, or a head and shoulders. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go down to the lower time frames. We're gonna look at every single time frame today. Why, guys? Because Bitcoin is trying to fake us out at every move. We need to see where everything is going. Here we go, guys. All right, there is a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder right here. Now, here is the test. Right? We know that if we break this level right here, 91,426, if we break this level, I only use the fibs as confluence too. CJ, I love that. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. So when it reaches what? All right, 91,426. We break this, quit saying right. Probably not going to quit saying right. I've said it my whole life. Everyone in here is pretty used to it, I think. It's probably just what's going to happen. But thank you for being in here. I appreciate you. I hope you stay in and hang out with us. Kelly, hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Where's everything going? Let's look at the total 3. We're probably not going to pull that up today, ARC. Let's take a look at this right now and stay on the current chart. Right, here we go. ARC, nice to see you. Thank you for being in here. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder. If we break this level right here at 91.4, let's say 91.4, very, very likely we are coming down to this level at the level that we just talked about, which is 90,009. Okay. He said, CJ said that, Rob, nice to see you. Kelly, Orb, thank you so much for the gifts. CJ just said that this is 90,008 is very close to the fib. Okay. If we reach there and we get to 90,008, there's a very good chance that this head and shoulders is actually breaking down and we are not bouncing at the level that we just talked about at 90,009. Okay. This head and shoulders, you measure a head and shoulders. JFM, Rob Traver, the assistant, thank you so much. Let's see ETH. We will do ETH. You take the measurement of the head and shoulders, top of the head, bottom of the trend line, guys. This is on the 1 hour on Bitcoin. You take this to the supposed breakout and here, look at this move. We have got to hold these support levels, guys. Why? This is telling us we have to hold these levels. We start dipping through, we've got a problem. Okay, we get through here. Here are your levels to the downside, 91,474. We break this level, we go here, 90,900. 90,008 is the fib, CJ said, right? We break 90,008, right? Which is right here. We are dipping below the 90,009 level. We break that decisively. We come down to here. Here's your next level, 90,248. Guys, these are diagonal trend lines that have lasted and held up as support and resistance for a very long time. I only leave them on my chart if they are significant. So these are all significant levels of support right now, okay? We bounce here, great, right? We bounce on 91.4, great. This could be the cup and handle or that Adam and Eve double bottom. Okay, we don't bounce there and we start falling through here, we've got problems. If we break 90,287, there is a very, very good chance that we are coming down to 88,983. Why is that? Because if we break 90,327, that is the top of this ascending triangle that we were in for a very long time. Look at this right here. Here's the top trend line. Here's the bottom trend line. We break this. We have no support until the bottom of this ascending triangle. Okay, so this would be your big support. You break this, guys, at 88.9. There is not much support on the way down. We've got a little bit of support at 87. Our big support is down here at this trend line, and you can see it right now, guys. Support, support, support. This would be the third touch on a support level. This is where we start to break down in those lower levels. Okay, here we go. 85,363. Okay, liquidity is at 91.1, Blake. Yeah, it is, but and we could grab some of that and pop back up. Let's see what we do there, right? That is very close to the 90,009 level and very close to the 90,008 fib level. So let's see what we do here. 100,000 likes, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I just adore you guys. Thank you for being in here every day. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. I have the best community, as far as I'm concerned, on TikTok, on crypto TikTok. Thank you for being in here today, guys. If you are new, thank you to my OGs and VIPs, Solom, Dill. I know there are a ton of them in here, right? Marty. Who else is in here? Solano. Guys, there are a lot of my OGs and VIPs in here. I'll call you out as I see you, but thank you for being in here the entire time. I appreciate you. Guys, to everyone that has been in here every single day, thank you so much for being in here, for sharing me out, for getting me out there. I am only here with you, right? I am only here because of you, and I'm humbled every single day. Thank you for being in here. Guys, I am Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me, please follow me right now. I have a lot of copycats. They will try to scam you in the chat and in the DMs. I do not have any paid groups. Eric Watson, you got it. You're one of my OGs and VIPs for sure. And Cosmic Crypto. Guys, give Cosmic Crypto a follow right now. Guys, he is my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show every single Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, give him a follow. One of the best creators on TikTok. And not just because he's my partner, because he's super smart. Okay. Thank you so much for being in here. Jay Heat is one of my OGs too. Thank you so much for probably the OG. Actually, he met me before anyone else. Thank you, Jay Heat, for being an ultimate friend and partner too, as well. Thank you so much. So here we go. Right, we come down here, guys. We fade this level right here at 88.9. We're coming down here at 85,076. If we get down here, guys, and we do not bounce on this level, now what could also happen is this. We could also come down here and bounce off of this level. And that would suck, right? It would get a lot of people out of the market though. So we have to see what happens here. We only go level by level, guys. We never, Billy Best, nice to see you. Joey, the assistant, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. All right, so we're looking for a bounce here, right here, 90,009, or right here. Those are my two big bounce areas. We don't bounce at one of those two areas at 90,009 or 90,388, guys. We have a bigger move down, and it may be that head and shoulders. And look at what it's telling us, right? We see the head and shoulders right here, plain as day on the 1 hour. 1 hour RSI is coming down. Look at the Stokes, guys. Look at the Stokes curving over on the 1 hour. This is trying to tell us that this wants to break down. If this head and shoulders goes to the target, look at where it takes us, 88,549. I'm not saying we're going down there. I'm saying if we break those support levels, there is a chance that we're going down there because there is confluence there. There is a head and shoulders on the 1 hour. The 8 hour is heavily pointed down. The 4 hour Stokes are heavily rolling to the downside, guys. Okay? So we have to be careful at this point. And that's all we can do is move level to level. All right, here we go. Let's go to the 15 minute. Then we're going to go to some alts, guys. All right, here we go. We are going to rush. We are going to do the alts in a very fast fashion today because I only have a little bit of time. Here we go, guys. On the 15, guys, look at the, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're on the 15. Here we go, right? Am I on the 15? Yeah. All right, here we go. Guys, 15 minute. Look at the Stokes pointed down here, guys. All right, look at the RSI pointed down. The RSI 6 has moved through the 12 and the 24, and we are sitting at the bottom. Solom Sledgehammer beats BTC down. Solom, are you doing this? Did you manifest this? I think you probably did. He's trying to manifest $40,000 Bitcoin, guys, just so you know. So if we get down there, it's solely Solom. So solely Solom. Return to the pump up starts Friday, maybe. There we go, right? Here we go. I know what you're doing, Solom. I know what you're doing. Here we go, guys. Stokes and RSI are low. Look at us bleeding down to that level, guys. Look at us bleeding down to that level, right? This is why we look at the high time frames, guys. Anyone who's looking at the short time frames, unless you are a short-term scalper, they're missing the big picture. We need to see the big picture to be able to know where Bitcoin and the market is going for the day. And if you were in a short, right, you might have gotten stopped out because they were wicking us to the upside and the downside, trying to make us believe that they were going to bounce up, way up here, guys, right? But they weren't, because the 8-hour and the 1 day and the 2 day are all looking like they want to roll over. Are we going to get a big move down here, guys? We just might, okay? Could be a fake out. Yeah, Zafar, it could be. Right? We could bounce at this level. We could come back, fake down below and come back up here and bounce at this level, or we could come down to this level. We know our levels. That's all that matters, right? You guys know if we come up and we fake out and we come back up around here, we're headed to the upside, right? Probably to the next resistance level, okay? If we break this level right here, you know where we're going. We're going to this level at least, okay? And that's not definite. I'm not a wizard, guys. I'm not a wizard. I'm just a human, right? And I'm just a human who loves my community and wants to help you guys see where we're going, because knowledge is power, so that you don't make moves that are panic moves, guys. Right? What did he say? 501 said, I'm going to have to mow my lawn today in January. I blame Solom for the fake out. Listen, Solom is okay with being blamed for the fake out as long as we get down to his levels, right, Solom? Zafar, Kelly, Zafar, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you guys every single day. Thank you for being in here. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you don't follow me and you've been in here hanging out, chilling, but not saying anything, please say hello in the chat. Please follow me right now directly from the live, guys. If you don't, you will get a copycat right after the live. It'll be hard to find me. You're a wizard, Harry. I am not a wizard. Not at all. I did say to Rude Boy that I would like an invisible cloak, though. I would, actually. Maybe 87K, possibly. All right, guys. We know where Bitcoin is headed right now. If you guys could do me a favor in the chat, I want to rebuy my house I sold and now I'm living under a bridge. You're just like a troll, right, Solom? There we go. Guys, could you do me a favor? While the Gap Band is dropping a bomb on you, could you please let me know if Bitcoin makes a big move while I'm looking at an alt? Okay, a big move meaning like, are we getting back above that 91K level, right? We get back above that 91K level, guys, let me know in the chat. All right. I watched some of the recorded charting in the Wolfpack. Look at you now. Melissa, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. You've been here from the beginning too. Wezzy, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here. Welcome. Welcome to the Charting Live. Our chat is amazing. If you have any questions, please ask us, right? We're here to help. Hey, Greg, nice to see you. Meme, nice to see you. Chat, guys, I appreciate you so much. Joey just became a super fan. Thank you so much for becoming a super fan. I appreciate you guys. Your growth is phenomenal. Melissa, you are phenomenal. Thank you for being with me this entire time through my entire journey. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we're going to go to some alts here. Hard bounce at the VIX, up 3.3% in 15 minutes. Incoming dump for crypto, Farrell? Is that what we're saying? Share the live, guys. Best thing you can do for the algo, if you're in here and you like this content, it's adding value. Please share the live. Guys, thank you to my mods. I'm going to keep saying thank you. I know it's annoying to some people, but I'm going to say thank you because I am thankful. Thank you to my mods who are unbelievable in here. Assistant, Rude Boy, Money Talk, Sarah, Shauna, Josh's Journey, Cosmic Crypto, J Heat, Crypto Cali. Guys, thank you for being in here and being my mods. Here we go. All right. So guys, we know where we need to bounce from, right? Here we go. Hard downside pull. VIX is still going, says Feral Candle, guys. Right. Henry Nelson, thank you so much for being in here. Let's go to ETH, guys. We're going to take a quick look at ETH. We are going to take a quick look at all of these. We're going to go ETH, XRP, Crow, Axel, Jasmine, and Bonk. I don't even know if I'm going to get through those. Okay. But we're going to try. We're going to try to get through as many as possible. Here we go, guys. The Bitcoin dominance. I will say this. Bitcoin dominance looks like it wants to drop. However, if Bitcoin dominance drops and Bitcoin dumps at the same time, that is not necessarily an indicator that we are going into an altcoin season like a lot of people are saying. Okay, guys, please give Cosmic Crypto a follow. He is my partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show every single Monday through Thursday at 3:15 p.m. If you guys like crypto, or if you're new to crypto, or if this is your first day in crypto, come hang out with us. We have a lot of fun. We talk general crypto news, what's going on. We answer questions. Come hang out with us, guys. Cosmic, if you're in here, pop a comment in the chat so people can give you a follow. My favorite sword, said Rude Boy. Thank you. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at ETH, all right? And then we're going to take a look at XRP and what XRP is doing. Here we go, guys. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. Thank you so much for being in here with us. Not just me, with us. This is a community. Welcome to our community. Thank you for being in here. I lost $600 with Bitcoin. Alex, I'm so sorry you lost. That is a rough take, and I'm so sorry. I hope that we can quench your fears a little bit, and hopefully at some point when you're comfortable, you will jump back in. Thank you for being in here today. I appreciate you. Guys, here's ETH. We're just going to take quick looks at the levels, okay? This is what we're going to do for all of these today so that you guys, Fire Community 62, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. Here we go, guys. All right, ETH is looking a lot like Bitcoin. This is what is telling you the markets have not switched yet. We have not switched. The BTC dominance has not dropped enough. Why? Because ETH looks exactly like Bitcoin. All right? ETH is in a rising wedge. We were also in an M pattern on the weekly. We're also in a bear flag on the daily. Guys, we have dropped out of this rising wedge just like Bitcoin, and it is in an Adam and Eve double bottom just like Bitcoin. When we see ETH, stop loss is so important. Eric Watson, stop loss is the most important thing to me, and Eric Watson knows this, right? Eric Watson is one of my OGs and VIPs who started off with me in the Wolfpack when I was charting for like 10 people, okay? And he knows that I would say stop loss is the most important thing. Why, guys? Because why lose all of your money? And I'm not even live trading on here. I'm just showing you charting. I am a day trader. I am a consistently profitable one. If you want to learn that, guys, you can jump into one of the classes in the link in my bio, or do a one-on-one. Click the link in my bio, guys. That has all of my verified links. And also, please follow me on YouTube. These recordings of these lives go on YouTube afterwards, so you can watch it at your leisure. A stop loss is so important, guys. Why? Because why would you want to lose 100% of your money? I understand that you can risk a small amount, and that's fine. But why not just risk 25% or even 50 and not get liquidated for the whole 100? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why use high leverage and not use a stop loss? I know a couple people who do that. Some of them are profitable, but a lot of them lose, guys. A lot of them get wrecked. All right. Ton, nice to see you. Feral Candles. I got beef with Link over a stop loss. Oh no. How much is the one-on-one? So there's packages of one-on-one. They are more expensive. Another one, you can take a look at them. I actually forget how much they are, to be honest. They're less if you buy more of them. But definitely contact me. Fill out an information sheet, guys, and we'll see where everything fits. The reason why they're so expensive, guys, is because I am spending an hour of time, obviously, and my time can be valuable. And so I have to value it at something, right? And especially one-on-ones, because I can't do a class or trade during that time. So that's why those are that expensive. I am going to be doing a recorded class that everyone can buy and watch at their leisure. And that is going to be, I try to keep everything as affordable as possible while still valuing my time. Guys, and the classes are 4 1-hour classes on Saturdays. Your time is valuable, not can be. Yeah, thank you, F501. I know I hate charging people for things, right? But I am doing this full time now. And so I do have to value my time, right? What is better for beginners to trade Bitcoin or ETH? Alex, Bitcoin, I will say, here's the thing. I can answer that question. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Trading Bitcoin at first just to practice is probably the best. Why? Because it's not as volatile and we don't have as big as swings in Bitcoin. I was looking at yesterday's TikTok. Lorian, I just missed your message. I'm so sorry. It was pinned and then it unpinned as soon as I looked at it. Bitcoin has less swings. So you can trade Bitcoin and practice on it with, I was looking at for yesterday's TikTok on YouTube. No, you didn't miss it. I couldn't download it from TikTok for some reason yesterday. I'm going to try to today and then they'll both be up there. But for some reason it would not download for me yesterday. So that's why you didn't miss it. So here we go, guys. Bitcoin is definitely, I would say, the thing to start with. Why? Because it has less swings. It's less volatile, right, than any of the alts. You can see a 25% move in an alt, while Bitcoin only does a 2% move. So it's a lot easier to practice on just finding levels and working the trades from the up to the down. Okay, Maraid, nice to see you. Gigantor, nice to see you. Everyone's back today. It's like everyone went on vacation and then came back. Thank you for being in my chat today, guys. I appreciate you so much. Here we go. Here's ETH, guys. We look just like Bitcoin. All right, here's the levels on ETH. All right. ETH, again, guys, we are on the 4-hour right now. Look at the Stokes and RSI just bleeding to the downside. Now, we know that those lower time frames can pop us back up. Look at the 8-hour, guys. 8-hour on ETH looks rough, right? But remember, this is also in a big cup and handle and has an Adam and Eve double bottom within here. Okay, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, enter your trades as you will. I'm not showing you how to enter trades or where to enter trades, and I'm not giving you signals. This is solely to show you how the market moves. Thank you for being in here today. All right, here we go. Guys, we do have a cup and handle here, but look at the RSI just bleeding through. The 6 is bleeding through the 12 and the 24, guys. Right? The Stokes are turned down heavily. The hat is cute. Great branding vibes. Thank you so much, Fluent. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being in here. Guys, if you are in here for the first time and you don't follow me, please click my photo. Follow me directly from the live right now. Otherwise, you will get copycats. There's about 300 of them right now, or more, I think. And they steal my photo. They steal my content. And they will try to scam you in your DMs, okay? I will not ever DM you first, and I do not have a Telegram, a Discord, or a Patreon, okay? No paid groups for now, all right? Here we go, guys. This looks like it is coming down on the ETH. VIX pivot. Do we have a triple engulfing on the 5-minute? Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Here we go. No, we do not. We do not. And it actually looks like we're just popping up to pop down, but let's see. Guys, this may want to retest, okay? Feral Candle is our VIX guy, guys. He tells me when the VIX is popping up, that usually means that crypto is coming down. Everybody wants to be bullish, babe. Do not disturb her. I appreciate that so much. I don't even want to be bullish, babe, sometimes, right? So thank you so much for being in here and supporting me, guys. There are so many of you who come here every day and stay in the whole time. I just appreciate that so much. Thank you for even listening to me. I don't know how you follow me because I barely can follow myself, but I appreciate you guys. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, right? Guys, follow Cosmic Crypto. He is my ultimate partner in the Cosmically Bullish Show, guys. We've been doing it for 9 months straight, I believe. Every single day. I think we have missed like 15 days, and that is it. We are consistent. Come hang out with us, 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give Cosmic a follow, okay? Oh my God, you are very repetitive, so can't stay here. Paul, I appreciate you. I know I am. I'm so sorry. I have to do that. Here we go. ETH, right? We are dropping below this level. This is a major level of support at 3189. Where are we going to drop down to, guys? We do have some patterns here. We're going to chart these patterns on the 1 hour. We're going to take a look at the lower time frames. Here we go, right? Here we go. We've got an M pattern here on a slant. You guys know M patterns on a slant, they usually break down the exact same way as a perfectly placed pattern. Usually by running them, walking them, zigzag, exactly, Solom, right? Here we go. We've got a M pattern on a slant. You guys, we have seen more M patterns on a slant break down this cycle than pretty much any other pattern has. Okay, you measure an M pattern from the top of the highest peak of the M to the bottom of the trend line. You drag this to the supposed breakout. Guys, here's the target of this M pattern. Okay, 3102. Are we gonna make it down there? I don't know, right? I don't know. We don't know. We're gonna try and see if there is another support level in here, which, guys, there is. There is a support level right here, actually, 3140. Okay, so we are almost there. The candle is coming down to 3140. Are we gonna bounce here, guys? This is a level of support if you look at it. Support, 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 support. Okay? So 3140 is your next level on ETH. Next level after that is 3105. This is the target of this M pattern breakdown on a slant. Okay? What do we have to get over, guys, to get over there? Let me just see if there's a bigger pattern forming here. Yeah, and there is. Okay. Here we go, guys. So if we break down from that level, guys, here we go. When we can see concurrent patterns like this, secondary patterns, I just bought some, doggo. I don't think it's a bad idea to ladder in and ladder out of ETH or Bitcoin at this point, right? If we're coming down, hey, Gaz, nice to see you. Guys, Selmar, Gaz, thank you for the gifts, guys. If I missed your gifts, I am so sorry. Kelly, Joey, Zafar, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. When we see concurrent patterns like this that repeat themselves, most likely we are getting an extended move. That is not for sure, guys. Nothing I ever say is for sure. I give you the upside and the downside targets to everything we go over, okay? Here's what I'm seeing though. I'm seeing a slanted M right here that brings you down to this target right here at 3101, okay? However you have the chart right now is perfect. Thank you so much, Rude Boy. I'm not changing it. We're not gonna change this for cosmically bullish at all anymore, right? So here we go. We get down here at 31,110, right? ETH is going to want to make it down, I believe, to this diagonal trend line right here that has held support here. Sorry, we have to change this a little bit. Here and here, okay? If this makes it down to this diagonal level of support right here, right, at 3,023, you are never short. Sawmill, yeah, I am short. Yeah. I am short. I'm actually short right now. Oh, you mean short like meaning mean? I don't know. I don't know if you mean like the candle short or if you mean short meaning mean. I am never short. Yeah, no, I take the long way around every time. Guys, and there are going to be some people that don't like that, and that's okay. Here's the M pattern, guys. Here is the second M pattern. One hump of the M, second hump of the M. We make it down here at 3,028, and we fail this level, guys. Here is where we are going, and I can bet just by eyeballing this level that it probably is bringing us down to our next support level, okay? That we already have plotted out. Here we go. 501, nice to see you. Here we go. We take our measurement from the top of the highest peak of the M. We take it and we drag it down to the supposed breakdown, guys, which is here. I don't know why my things are doing that. Look at that confluence, guys. Look at that confluence. Okay. So here we go, guys. We have an M pattern right here, a tiny little one that breaks us down to here. Here are your levels, 3102. Next level is right here at 3,026, right, guys? This is another M pattern that breaks you down directly to our major support level at 2786, guys. There's your levels to the downside on ETH. Let's take a look at the levels to the upside. We need to get back up and over this level at 3197. We get back up and over 3197. Then I will think that we have a chance of breaking this cup and handle right here. Here is the cup. We're going to move this line up because we've already done that. Look at this, right? Here's the cup. Here's the handle. Here's the cup. Here's the handle. If we get back up and over this level right here, here we go, at 3318, there's a very good chance that this will want to break us back up to here at 3352 and into the rising channel. And if we break up into the rising channel, guys, there's a very good chance that this cup and handle is going to want to break out of here. Where does this break out to? Look at that, right? There's your next level. Your next level is the 50% level in the channel, 3563. Your final level is here at 3655, guys. Okay, there's ETH, upside and downside. We have both. We just got to wait and see what happens now. Okay, guys, 263 people in the chat, guys, 147K likes. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you. Thank you to my mods who are unbelievable and keeping the chat in check. I appreciate you. Guys, we don't even need to keep the chat in check most of the time because, to be honest, you guys are some of the nicest people on TikTok. Thank you for being in my community. I appreciate you. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. And we have great creators in here too. I do like that pattern to the upside. I do like that pattern to the upside too, which is why I think that Bitcoin may bounce right at that 90,090 level or a little bit below that. I don't know where we are right now. Yeah, 91. I think it might bounce at that 90,009 level. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go to XRP, guys, right? We're going to whip through these. How much time do I have? Not a lot. All right, here we go. XRP. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. If you guys do not follow me and you would like to, and you like this and it is adding value to you, please follow me right now directly from the live. Click on my photo. Follow me directly from the live. Otherwise, you will get copycats and they will try to scam you in your DMs, guys. I cannot do anything about it. I have no groups. I have no paid groups. I will not DM you first. Okay? Time to sell before it goes lower. V, that is up to you. I'm not doing anything right now, but it's because my entry levels are so low. I've been in since 2020. And so I want the sucker at 166. There we go, Frail Candle. Chris Cobain, thank you so much for following me. Trends, thank you so much for following me. Bullish Babe Z's, sorry. Fort. Here we go. I'll take under 2. I swing trade, exactly, rude. Thank you so much for being in here. Is XRP bullish? Guys, XRP is one of the assets that I see as more bullish than anything else. Why? I'm going to show you. We're going to run through this quickly, and we already know the levels, so it's going to be easy. All right. Here we go. Guys, 266 people in the room. Thank you so much for being in here. Please share the live out if you can. Pop it on your story, guys. That's the easiest way to share it out. Then people can come in through your story. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. All right, here we go. I am bullish on XRP for this reason. XRP, while everything else is in a rising channel, XRP was in a falling channel. We caught this move in here, guys. What can we buy on spot now, please? You can buy anything you want. Bullish for me. You're so pretty, Alexander. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in here. Guys, here we go, right? We caught this move in the live. We caught from here to here, and from here to here, and from here to here, right? We measured these moves and we caught them all the way through this. Here is why we did this. XRP was in a falling channel. It also formed a falling wedge. Within the falling channel, 2 bullish bias patterns, guys. Okay, 2 bullish bias patterns. When we got to here, and then we formed this ascending triangle, and we started breaking out. We knew that this was probably going to make it to this resistance level, and that if we got above here, we would make it to this resistance level. This is how we do things in here, guys. We move from level to level. Okay, what are some levels to look at on XRP? Here we go. Okay, we broke out now of this rising channel, of this falling channel. We also had an inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, very long shoulder to the upside. Guys, here are your levels to the upside. We have broken out. We are now trying to retest this level, which is why I believe that a lot of these assets are going down to retest, to then pop up for a big move up, short-term move up, and then come down. Manny Two Guns, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here. Julio, nice to see you. Here we go. Here are your levels to the upside. Okay, I believe this is retesting. If this retests, look at what we have here, guys. We do have a bull flag. It's on a higher time frame. All right, we're gonna actually pop down to a lower time frame to take a look at what's happening here. Here are the levels to the upside. First level to the upside, 256.47. We have got to hold the top of this channel, guys, which looks like a problem for me, and I'll tell you why. This looks like an M pattern to me. Okay, we need to hold 217.32. We don't hold 217.32. That is the level that we're retesting, Mystic. Thank you so much for being in here. It's 217.32. It is the top trend line of this falling channel on the 1 hour. Okay, here's your levels to the upside. It is here, 256.89. And then here, guys, you know is my big level. All right, this is 266. Let's just say 280. I'm learning, bro. Rude Boy, I know you are. I can see it in you. I know you are. Rude Boy is the biggest cheerleader in here, and he is learning. Good morning, 456. I love that name. Guys, we come up here and we get above this channel. And by the way, this right here is the target of the inverse head and shoulders within this channel right here. Okay. We get out of this and we make it to this level at 266 and we make it over this. This is a big move. Why? Because this is a major resistance that we have had since, I believe, October, right? October, right? So since October, we have not been able to get over this resistance. We get over at 266, we make a run for it. Okay, then I am majorly bullish on XRP, and we can look up $3 and above. My highest target on XRP, which I'm not going to show you right now, just for time constraints, is 580 right now. And we can get above that if we start running, but those are what I have charted. Okay, here we go to the downside, guys. Here's your downside levels. This is what I see. Now, again, guys, Stokes on the 1 hour right now are still headed to the downside. The RSI has fallen through. Let's take a look at the 8 hour. Let's see. Hell yeah. The OM, exactly. 589 could be, Rude Boy. Could be. It's definitely not going to be 10K, right? But 589 is doable for me. 100%. Chainlink and Polkadot thoughts. I like Chainlink. I am not a huge fan of Polkadot, although I don't dislike it either. And that, guys, you guys, crypto is like art. You pick what you have conviction in. And that's what you invest in. I'm never ever going to tell you to invest in something that is not for you, right? And I am going to invest in what I like and what I have conviction in. And that's how we work in here, guys. You can like whatever you like. I don't care if it is a meme coin with a 10K market cap. If you have conviction in it, more power to you. You do what you do. I am here to chart. That is it, right? And talk about crypto in the Cosmically Bullish Show at 3:15 today, Eastern Standard Time, and every Monday through Thursday. Guys, Cosmic Crypto is in here. He is a wonderful creator. Give him a follow. Guys, thank you for being in here again. What I see happening is this, guys, look at these 8-hour Stokes and RSI. Thank you for what you do every day. Piyush, thank you so much for being in here. All right, guys, the 8-hour RSI 6 has seamless plug. Thank you so much, 501. Can we do Zcash? I don't know if we'll get to it, guys. I don't know if we'll get to any of these, to be honest. I have to leave pretty soon today. Go. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I appreciate you. Here we go. This is what we're looking at, guys. 8-hour RSI 6 falling through, right? We are falling down here on the Stokes. However, the lower time frames can flip us if they bounce at that level. We do not want to get back into that channel, guys. Why? Because channels treat, price action treats channels. And thank you so much, Cosmic Mystic. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. When price action falls back into a pattern, it will treat it as if it never left. Guys, price action respects patterns, which is why you can trade a range. You go from the top to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom, to the top. We get back in here and we fall and break this line of support and get back into this falling channel. We will naturally want to make our way to the bottom. We do not want to do that on XRP. We need a bounce at the 217 level. Okay, that is how important that is. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go down the time frames. I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. Let's get this to 200,000 likes, guys. Thank you so much for tapping your screen, sharing this out, staying in the live with me. I appreciate you. I am Chelsea, the Bullish Babe, and I am thankful for every single person here. Thank you for being here. If you don't follow me, please follow me right now from the live, guys. Otherwise, you will get a copycat. There are a ton of them. They are super annoying. They will bug you in your DMs. I will never DM you first. Kelly, Maximus, thank you so much for the gifts. Here we go, guys. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. What is the 1 hour doing? We do have an M pattern here, guys. We have to be careful of this. All right, we do have an M pattern on several of these assets. Are we gonna break them down is the question. Here's the M pattern right here, guys. I treat slanted or wonky patterns just like regular patterns. And if we break them down, we break them down the exact same way to the exact same target. Okay, here we go. All right, what a great song. A little Whitney for you. A little less R&B today, guys. I switched it up on you, I know. Here we go. You measure an M. Here's one hump of the M. Here's the second hump of the M on a diagonal trend line. Guys, this wants to break us back into the falling channel. Okay, whether we fake out or not, I don't know. But what this is telling us right now is that the 1 hour wants to break this M pattern down. Okay, you measure from the top of the M to the bottom of the trend line, guys. You take this to the supposed breakout. We are right there. We break this line. Here's your first line right here at 219.36. We break this line. We are coming back to here, 217 to test. We break 217. We are coming down here. Why? This is the target of the M pattern. And guys, I hate to say it, but there's confluence here. Okay, this target of this M pattern breaks us almost exactly down to our next support at $2. $2 psychological level. All right, is silver ready to go? I don't know. Is silver pumping right now? Does someone want to look at silver? I'm not going to look at it right now because I'm in the flow of XRP. But if someone wants to take a look at silver and see what it's doing, if silver's pumping, that is a reason that we may come down to some of these lower levels that I didn't think we were going to come down to. Okay, here we go. $2, guys, is a psychological level. That is your next level of support. Then your next level would be the midpoint in the channel at 189.03. And your final level of support final big level, right? We have some little levels in here. We've got 184.17. We could come down here. This is one of the levels that held for some time, guys. Silver is pumping up. Yep, here we go, guys. Okay, silver pumps up, gold pumps up. They are risk-off assets, right? Which means automatically that crypto is going to come down, right? If people are taking money out of risk-on assets, putting them into risk-off, right? That means that usually, not definitely, usually crypto is going to come down. And we may bounce here, guys, right? You guys know I work in levels. I don't work on definites, okay? Half chat says down, 1/3 says up. We don't know, guys. That's why we have levels, right? We can bounce off of any of these levels and I flip bullish, right? Any of these levels and I flip bullish. That's how you have to be as a charter and a trader, right? I just stabbed myself with a pen. You have to be able to flip on a dime. We're not looking for the direct hit target all the time. We're looking for a level. That's it, right? We move in levels. Here's your next level, 184. Next level to the downside actually is this level right here. I'm just going to extend this out a little bit. This is the diagonal trend line. Next level would be 173, and your final level would be 160. We break 160, we are going much lower, okay? And this run that we thought was gonna be a run to the upside is pretty much weaning, guys. What's your P&L? I never say that. Gavin, I appreciate you. I don't talk about my P&L and my wins. Why? Because I'm not live trading on here. Maybe at some point I'll live trade and that will be important, but right now I actually don't think it's important. Why? And I know a lot of people in here have heard this before. I don't think it's important because I'm not here to show you my wins. I'm here to show you how you can win, right? And if I can show you that we can hit our targets and that our levels work, then you guys can trade too. And it doesn't matter how much you win. Your wins are your wins. That's it, right? All I can say is I'm consistently profitable. And by my charting, you should be able to see that. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. All right, here we go. Guys, I have time for one more. That's it, unfortunately. BTC, and then we're gonna go to BTC, obviously. I am gonna take a look at, I hate deciding this, man. We're gonna try to take a look at Crow, and I'll try to take a look at Jasmine. And then I will do an update. I'm so sorry that I ran out of time today. I've some meetings. So now it's very likely to go to $2. Doesn't mean it's very likely. It's only if we don't bounce off of that level at 217. Okay. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Jason the Mason. Thank you for being in here. I think you're new. Guys, if you're new, please give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. Not because I care about how many followers I have, but because I don't want you to get scammed by my copycats and my lookalikes. And there's a lot of them. And if you don't follow me directly from the live, you'll end up getting them in your DMs. So here we go, guys. All right, we're going to take a look at, what did I just say I was going to take a look at? Crow. I haven't done Crow in a while, so we're going to take a look at Crow. I'm actually going to take a look at, Crow. Guys, Crow looks like, we're going to give you just a couple of levels on these because I'm going to try to shoot through a couple of these and then Bitcoin. Crow on the 1 hour looks like it's in a head and shoulders pattern to me too. Look at this, right? Here we go. Yeah, definitely. Head and shoulders pattern here, guys. Remember, guys, do I see a future with XRP? Hey, Adrian, nice to see you. Yes, I do. I see a value in XRP. Do I think that it's going to 10K? No, I don't think it's going to 10K. I never, ever say never, right? However, the people that are saying that it's going to 10K or $100 by next week, like, come on, guys, look at the chart. We're in a bearish trend. We've been in a bearish trend for a while. Even though XRP is the most bullish asset that I'm charting or trading right now, it is still not bullish enough to say that we're going to $100 by next week, right? So we're going to be honest in here. We're going to be straightforward and we go by levels. That's it, right? Level by level, guys. Thank you so much for being in here. You guys are the coolest community on TikTok. Guys, please give Cosmic Crypto a follow. I am partners with him in the Cosmically Bullish Show. Guys, we have a bunch of fun in there. We laughed so hard yesterday. We have such a good time. We talk crypto. We talk current events, news, what's going on with crypto, and we answer crypto questions. If you are crypto curious, even a little bit, come to that live at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my partner Cosmic Crypto a follow. Brooke Odyssey is in here. Thank you so much for being in here, Brooke. Guys, give her a follow. She's a great creator, has a finance background, knows a lot about it. So please give her a follow. Which alts did you cover today? Just XRP. We only got through a few because the market, guys, when the market is like this, let me say this. I don't want you guys to not come back because I didn't get through the alts. Usually I'm, my chair just fell down. Usually I go through a lot more alts than this. I am long-winded, right? But the reason why I'm long-winded is because I want to give you the full picture. If I just go over one time frame, guys, you will get wrecked on a trade because of my TA. I don't want you to do that. You should never buy, sell, or trade based on my TA anyway, because I'm not a financial advisor. But if I only give you one time frame, I'm not giving you the big picture. That is why I'm so long-winded. I'm long-winded anyway. And I have ADHD, which doesn't help. right? Here we go. We are in a head and shoulders pattern on Crow. Okay, Crow looks like this wants to break it down. This is on the 1 hour on Crow, guys. This looks like a pretty big move. Remember, we can have a head and shoulders pattern that is within, do I make profit every day? I don't trade every day, Alexander. However, when I do, I am a consistently profitable trader. Okay, that's all I'll say. I try not to say, I don't trade on here live right now because there are too many people losing money, and too many people that are losing money. There are a lot of people on this app telling them that they can then, if they're losing money in their buy and hold portfolio, that they can then go and leverage trade and high leverage trade that money back because it's easy, and it's not easy. BB, you need super fan stickers like Cosmic. I know, I do need those. It is not easy, guys. Leverage trading is one of the hardest things I've ever done or learned. So for me to come up here and live trade and make it look easy for people who are brand new, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's almost unethical in a way, right? There are people that trade on here that are very careful about saying what they're doing and why they're doing it, and not just giving signals. And there are responsible traders on here, guys. Jay Dan is one of them that I respect. But there are not many of them. And if new people think that they can just jump into a high leverage trade and make all of their money back that they just lost, that is, it's really just selling a lie. So that's why I don't trade in here. It's why I don't show my P&L. It's why I don't tout my win stickers from my trades, guys. That's just not what I do. Okay. Thank you so much for being in here, guys. I appreciate you. 183 likes. Thank you so much. You guys are the absolute best. Here we go. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the downside. Guys, this is on Crow on the hourly. I'm just giving you these quick moves, right? Here we go to the downside. We have already broken this diagonal trend line, guys. This target is in play, 0.10079. That is a pretty big target for Crow. And what does that do, guys? Does that break us down somewhere else? Not at this point. I don't see a secondary pattern. However, I do see this. All right. This is what I see. And I see this on a lot of the assets, guys, is this. I see a secondary pattern that's actually bullish, right? Which is giving me a little bit of hope that this bearish move down to that level, which is what I said in that video. Guys, that video is on my TikTok post. It's the one from last night, and it'll show you the exact levels that I'm looking at to the upside and the downside on Bitcoin. Okay, and they're still in play right now because we haven't hit those levels. True, BB, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much for all candles. I appreciate you. Rude boy, you're an irresponsible trader when you use the stop loss, right? Here we go, guys. This is what I see, right? So on Crow, this is what I see. If we come down here and we create a right shoulder here on the 1 hour, like let's just say we make it down to this target at 0.10060, and we start to curve up and we bounce off of this level for some reason. There is a tiny bit of support there, not so much that I would think that we'd have a big bounce, right? But if we bounce off of here and we make our way back up to this diagonal trend line, guys, this is an inverted head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Where would this take us, guys? This would take us pretty far up. You measure from the top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. Crap, I just lost my line. Here we go. Top of the trend line to the bottom of the head. Make sure your lines are straight, guys. If your lines aren't straight, you won't get a good target. Also, if you are trading, again, we don't talk a lot about trading in here. We talk more about charting. If you are trading, though, any tips for beginners? I have a ton, Laura Lee. Please come to, I do have a class for beginners. If you want to do the class, it is in the link in my bio. And if you want to get in there, please feel free to do that. But otherwise, come to our show at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's cosmically bullish. It has a lot more like beginner and general information in there. Come in there and hang out with us. Any tips for beginners on traders? Yeah, study, guys. Do not just jump into trading, right? Study and learn. Go to Frankie Candles on YouTube is a great creator. Go to him, give him a follow. He breaks everything down very simply. You can see a lot of my strategy in his because he's one of the people that I learned from. So guys, it's 3:15 Eastern Standard Time, Kelly. Thank you so much for being in here. Guys, tips for beginners is this. Learn from people who are telling you the truth, who aren't just telling you that everything is going up. That is the biggest tip I can tell you. The second tip is to do your own research into crypto projects and buy and hold first before you ever trade. okay? And learn charting, right? Because if you can learn charting, even if you just buy and hold, you can buy lower and you can sell higher, right? And that's what we're here to do. All right. Seems like a lot of the charts are working on the head and shoulders inverted. Yeah. Or a cup and handle, or an Adam and Eve, inverse Adam and Eve double bottom. Okay. How are you? Hi, Willie boy. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in here. Dukas, Shoeless, Kelly, Brooke, the assistant. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. All right. We make our way up here, guys, and we create an inverse head and shoulders. It would be a shoulder, head, shoulder to the upside. Here is where we would be headed, guys. I see us bearish and bouncing and creating bullish patterns. 1.156 on Crow. Hi, Danger Dad. Nice to see you guys. 264 people in the live, 188K likes. Thank you for getting me out there today, guys. I am so humbled by this. You guys have no idea. I've been doing this for 8 weeks. The fact that you guys come and hang out with me every day is unreal. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being in here. Thank you for listening to me squirrel and draw tons of lines on my charts and be crazy, right? Because that's where we're at this point. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you to my OGs and VIPs. There are a lot of you that have been with me since the beginning. Thank you to my mods, Rude Boy, Assistant, Money Talk, Shauna, Sarah, Jay Heat, Cosmic Crypto, Josh's Journey. Thank you so much for being my mods, guys. You're killing it. Guys, Feral Candle, Frankie Candles on YouTube. Actually, I was restreaming over on YouTube for a while. I will probably go back to doing that. But right now, guys, if you click the link in my bio, please, after this live, if you just click the link in my bio, and you can check out the classes there. If you're interested in a one-on-one, I'm not a great salesperson, but that's what I have. I just have a couple of classes, one-on-one, and a mentorship program. If you guys are interested in that, click on my link. But more importantly, click on the link in my bio and please go follow me on YouTube. And the reason why is this: if you miss my lives in the morning, you can go rewatch them over there. And I am trying to, Conversations with Evan suggested you. Marsha, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you. Guys, I'm Chelsea. Nice to meet you. Guys, if you go to the link in my bio and you go to my YouTube page and you follow me on YouTube, these recordings are up there usually every day. My one from yesterday wouldn't download. But if you go in there, you can see the recordings on there every single day and you can watch them at your leisure. Okay. So even if you're in a different time zone, you can watch me over on YouTube, and that helps a lot. It is in the link in my bio. Please click it. Please follow me on YouTube and Instagram if you'd like. All right, guys, I'm going to go back to Bitcoin. I have to hop out for the day. I am so sorry I didn't get through a lot of the alts, but we are going to take a look at where everything is going right now and what we're doing. Okay. Here we go, guys. 1 hour. All right. 1 hour on Bitcoin. Typical. The only live I missed didn't upload. Oh, Maureen, I'm so sorry. Thank you for being in here every day. It will probably be up there today. I'm going to try to download it again. I don't know what was happening with TikTok yesterday. It was just doing what it was doing, right? I think for a lot of us, you move at the pace that allows absorbing the technical at different levels. Feral Candle, I love you. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate you so, so much. Right? Ooh, Discord IPO, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be fun. We'll see, right? Here we go. All right. I am going to build a community at some point. I just don't know where yet, guys. I'm doing this every day for free, right? Because I like to be in here with you guys, right? Your videos are hilarious. Thank you so much, Shoeless. There's going to be some more coming up. I have slacked on my content. So there's going to be more coming up too. Here we go, guys, on Bitcoin. Here are your levels to the upside and the downside. Before I pop up, thank you so much for being in here today. Guys, you almost got me to 200K likes. Thank you so much for tapping your screen. You guys are unreal. Here we go. Willie Boy, I'm not going to get a chance to look at Soul, but I will try to do that tomorrow for you. Okay. Thank you so much for being in here. Here we go. All right. We know that our levels are here, guys. I am on BTC on the 1 hour. Why? Because I wanted to take a look at the Stokes. Look at the Stokes, guys. The Stokes are aggressively pointed down. How dare you slack on the content because you are on live 6 hours a day? Solano, I know, right? I don't have time for it. I used to have fun, be creative, make really fun content. No, not anymore. I don't have time. Right? I'm on live 6 hours a day. I can barely eke out like a small Bitcoin update at night, but I'm going to start making content again because I like being fun and having fun on on those videos. Solano, you're hilarious. Thank you so much for being here. All right, guys, here's your levels to the downside. Okay. Stokes on the 1 hour are heavily pointed down. The RSI, guys, wants to pop up, but are we getting enough volume? I don't think so. She's getting us to this money. I hope so, Rude Boy. That is what I'm here for, right? That's what I'm here for. Here we go. All right. Here is your levels to the downside on Bitcoin. Okay. Most important because right now we're looking down. Right? We know that the 8 hour and the 4 hour, they are all rolling down to the downside. Okay. Guys, I do want to say conversations with Evan and Alex and Will, they shouted me out this morning on their live. I just want to shout them out. If you guys do not follow Will Watson, Alex Popovic, Conversations with Evan, please give them a follow. They are part of the Rise Up Morning. They are the Rise Up Morning Show. They do a show right before mine in the morning. And it is all about general crypto if you are new, guys. Or if you're intermediate or advanced, they do everything. They have so much knowledge between the three of them. Please go and follow them. Follow them off of their live in the morning. I think they start at 8:15. And so go just look for the Rise Up Morning Show and you'll find them and follow them directly from the live. They're amazing. Okay. Here we go. Just get to the point. Saw Milligan. I know. I know. People like to rush me. I'm long-winded. I get it. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go. What time in the morning? I think they're at 8 a.m. I need to ask them so that I can promote them. Here we go, guys. Here's your first level. 91,487, which we are dropping right now. You needed to hold this or you need to get back above this. You don't hold this. Where are we going next, guys? We're going here. 90,009. That's our level, right? Guys, these levels are in the post on my TikTok page from last night. Okay. Oh, they go on it. Guys, Rise Up Morning Show is 8:10 a.m. Maureen, thank you so much for dropping that in here and welcome here. I appreciate you. Here we go. We are going to 90,009, guys. Why? Because this is the top, this is the bottom trend line of the rising wedge on the monthly. This is a major support. Okay. But not only are we going there, where's the next level, guys? Next level is at 90,256. Why? Because we are falling through this head and shoulders right here. Shoulder, big head, little shoulder to the downside. We have a target, but we have to get through these levels first. All right. So 90,009 is the first one, right? Then we go to 90,215, next support level. Okay. ETH price prediction for this year. I can't give you a price prediction for this year. I can say, I think that we're going to head down to around 1,600 for ETH eventually. And then I think we're going to pop up definitely over that 5,000, 7,000 mark, depending on where we go, right? Depending on levels. I have a hard time with price predictions because Shorty, nice to see you, because I only go by levels. Okay. I am not like a big target prediction trader. I go by levels. We break one level, we go to the next. We don't break that level. When I start to see us roll over, that's where I think we're going to the support level. Here's your next support, guys, at 90,235. Okay. We go to 90,235. Here's your next level. And we break that. We're going to 89,130. What is this level, guys? It is the top of the ascending triangle that we broke out of. Okay. Hey, Shorty. Nice to see you. Feral Candles. Nothing to hold. VIX drop. Daily low goes lower. We are in CPR mode. There we go, Feral. Yep. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your information. All right. Here we go. U.S. economist claims it will be 7 to 9K. Yeah, I could see that, Shorty. Yep. All right, guys, level here, 89,109, okay? Next level to the downside, guys, would be this level, 88,961. Keep this level in your pocket. Why? Because if we drop this level, 88,161, right, we are going down to this level. Why? Because there's not a ton of support in between here, okay? 85,117 is your major last support. Why? It was support here, here, and here. Guys, this is within a range. We dropped 200K likes, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. You guys are killing it every day. Thank you for being in here. Thank you, everyone, for being in here, whether you're an OG, VIP, or brand new. Thank you for being in here. We dropped this level, guys, at 85,117. We are going much lower. Okay, there's your levels for Bitcoin. There's your levels we have to get through. I have some videos on my lower levels. Guys, if we break 85, here's my next levels just by, Michelle, nice to see you. Just by memory, my levels are this, 84.4, right? Then 78K, Then between 74 and 75K, that is the CME gap, right? Then 64, then 50. Those are my big targets to the downside. Here we go to the upside. What do we have to do to get up and around, guys? It is this. We have to bounce off of one of these levels. Here is your only level to be concerned about today to the upside. It is this level right here, 95K. We don't get up and above 95K, guys. We have no business being bullish. Why? Because we can't even get back and what levels to the upside. Here we go. I'm saying them right now, Alex, right? 95K is your only level to watch to the upside. The only one. We don't get up and above 95K, guys. We have no business being bullish. Why? Because that means we are not even up and back into this rising channel. Michelle, thank you for the level up. I appreciate you so much for being here. All right. We don't get up and above this level. It means we are rejecting this channel once again, and we are probably going to roll over and come down, guys. Okay. Here's your next level to the upside. We get above 95. We need to get above 97. We get above 97, guys. We are now breaking the top trend line of this Adam and Eve double bottom. You measure an Adam and Eve double bottom from the top trend line right here, guys. Okay? Top trend line. Bottom of the lowest peak of the bottom. And you drag this to the supposed breakout. You do this, guys. We break over this level at 97. We go here at 105. Okay? Why is that? Because this is the target not only of the Adam and Eve double bottom, it is also the top target of the rising channel. We will probably stop around 100K first. It's a psychological level, and it's right in the midpoint of the channel. Okay? And that is usually a stopping point. Bullish Babe, that guys, can you unpin that comment? That's actually not me that said that. Thank you. And maybe block that, Bullish Babe. Guys, that's what I'm saying. If you don't follow me, guys, please, and you like this content, please follow me directly from the live. That Bullish Babe comment that just got pinned, that actually wasn't me. I have a ton of copycats, and they will come in the live. They'll actually make lives as me. So if you don't follow me right now from the live, you will get copycats and they will try to scam you. Guys, thank you so much. Those are my levels to the upside and the downside. I am not fully bullish long-term until we get up and over 108K for Bitcoin. Why is that? Because this is the bottom trend line of that M pattern that broke down in the first place on the weekly. Okay. We had been in that pattern since, I believe, March. And we charted that since March, and we broke down. This is that trend line, guys. We don't get up and above 108. I'm not fully bullish, but there's a good chance that we will get back into this rising wedge, rising channel, and we will start making our way up to the top. Okay, guys, there's your levels on Bitcoin, rising channel, and we will start making our way up to the top. Okay, guys, there's your levels on Bitcoin.